Those guys are okay. I don't know. They need to work on their tempo a little bit now.
It's
Welcome
pretty
to Keep
impressive.
Many. What is it?
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, welcome to Keep Many Live. I was about ready to say we have the ones that got away, but we don't. We did. We did a long time ago, but
Yeah, one of them.
we have Clean Dirty Clean with us tonight, and thank you guys so much for joining me. Um, that was Intoxicated Zen. That's their new single. It's called "Who Wears the Crown." It's a really good song. They just came out with it, I think, a couple days ago, and they were supposed to come down for like New Year's week and perform in my living room, but two of them got the positive test that nobody likes, and had to stay away. I mean, they could have came. I would have just distanced myself from them, but you know, nobody's gonna have fun, you know. So they're gonna reschedule, and we'll do it another time, and I don't, whenever they're not busy.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for that. I mean, if it's, you guys have seen them live, I'm sure, right? You guys probably
I,
know them.
I have yet to see them live. I know I've seen some live clips on the internet.
They're phenomenal live. I mean, it sounds like that live, but
Yeah.
better, because you can see them, and party with them and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can hear that. It sounds like a proper organ. He's got a good effect going on, whatever he's playing.
Say it again. You were jumbled there for a minute.
I was saying that organ sounds good.
Yeah. They have they don't have a guy that plays organ in their band. Like the last show that I saw at the Morgantown Art Party, they had a guy playing saxophone. It's the guy from Tom Batchelor, that saxophone player from Tom Batchelor. He played with them. So they'll when they do their shows, they just have people sit in and play with them. Just to play different things. So that's awesome. Just it's like a big party. So yeah,
It's intoxicating.
it's yes, and it's like Zenful too. I don't.
It's very
where,
simple.
where they came from that name and stuff. But yeah, yeah, that's their new single. When I told them today I was going to play that at the beginning of the show, and they're like, "Well, yeah, we need a lot of what did he say? I'd have to look at it and see. It was funny, and anyway, I'll look it up and see. I can't remember, but I do have to thank Connie Roses and Winter Prince for being on the last show. I did my first hip hop show on Monday. It's been almost 2 years doing this podcast, and that was the first time I did hip hop. So it went so well that I'm going to do it again next week. Next Wednesday, I believe we're going to do it. We haven't made that solid yet, but I believe it's going to be Wednesday, maybe late night, because we're going to try to get Dale on the show. Sweetie Boy Chez was on. He's in a band called Faith by Order, and he also does this Sweetie Boy Chez. I call him Sweetie. I was like, I'm not going to call you boy. I'm not going to call you Chez. I'm going to call you Sweetie. I don't know. He's funny. So he's going to be on and do his whatever he does with rap. He told me to play the part, so I got to say something like he's the best rapper ever or something, which I can't say that. He's not. I know he's not the best rapper ever. You guys know he's probably not the best rapper ever. So
Is he gonna come in live, or is he gonna
is he what?
just be? Is he gonna be on Zoom, or is he gonna be playing live, or what?
Yeah, he's gonna be on the show next week and perform. I'm pretty sure they're both gonna perform.
Oh, cool.
Just like Monday. So, but the other guy, he actually does his thing seriously. He's a rapper. They're both out of Pittsburgh, and he goes by Poos. And he's got really good stuff. I played one of his songs at the beginning of the last episode. It was really good. But I'm gonna play one at the end of tonight too, a different one. But so that'll be fun. I had a good time doing that, and they actually did like a freestyle at the end, not like a battle. Like they didn't battle each other, but they just both kind of did something to their own beat. So that was cool. We had a good time. So how are you guys doing? Are you guys both in Morgantown right now? I mean, separately in Morgantown.
Yep, I'm in Morgantown.
Yeah, I really don't miss Morgantown that much. I lived up there for long enough. It kept me there long enough, but I was able to escape.
Yeah, I don't blame anybody for needing to get out or having enough of it. That's certainly valid. But yeah, I like it here. I stuck around.
There's quite a bit going on all the time, especially musically. Well, there was before the thing, like the elephant in the room. Everybody knows what that. Did you guys have to suffer through that? Did you guys get it? The thing, you know what I'm talking about.
I have not gotten COVID yet.
No,
not yet. I'm vaxxed and boosted, doing all the precautions, but no.
Yeah. Are you guys able to play anywhere? I think you guys had a show or something, and didn't you have to, or was that
Yeah, we were gonna play a new spot that's opened up called Morgantown Art Bar. It's where BW3 was on High Street. The headlining band they had to cancel their tour because it kept getting all the other shows got canceled for COVID. And that just kind of took the wind out of the sails of the shows. We had some of our own reasons why it wasn't the best night for it as well. Turned out to be, I think, it was the night after that big snowstorm here too. So
yeah. And I remember
the best
that. I
weather.
remember seeing it on.
But yeah, we've been able to play maybe 2 shows since everything's reopened. Something.
And it's got to
1, 2, 3.
I mean, I've talked to 80, 82 bands, about it, and it's just it sucks, and that's why I did the show, to kind of give you guys something else to be able to promote, because I mean that's your main time to promote is when you're playing. Is that is that pretty accurate?
Yeah, I mean we try to play once every 2 or 3 months or so, but
have you guys ever done a tour like around bordering states or anything? Have you guys done that in the past?
Not really any kind of proper tour where we play even like 3 consecutive nights in a row, but we ventured up to, we do a lot between Morgantown and Charleston, and we played, I think, 1 show in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I was, at the beginning, for people who don't know, Wes used to play in a band called The Ones That Got Away, and we were talking before the stream, and it was probably 15 years ago. We don't look that old though, do we? We still look the same. I don't think I had the thing going on, but it's probably just shaved. I can't remember. But when the sides get gray, that's when I know it's time to shave the sides again. Can't let that show. But so I know you from them, and also through Dale. Dale's if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have known that you guys got away. Did you get away though?
No.
Or were you away at? I don't know. That was dumb, but I did kind of do a little teaser on the last show. I was like, I have a question about their name, like the Clean Dirty Clean name. So I'll just go ahead and ask it now since we're on band names. So did somebody when you guys were sitting around, or was Clean Dirty Clean already together, and when Wes joined, or did you guys form it all together? That's the main question, but I was just
me and Wes have we've been off and on with various bass players and drummers, but we've always kind of stayed together in some capacity, where playing acoustics together or played a nursing home once.
Really?
Yeah, man.
For like Christmas or something, or was it?
No, I went to I got my MSW at WVU.
Okay.
So I was getting my master's in social work, and I had to do an internship at a nursing home. And I was with the activities people. So I was assigned, like, you have to plan an activity. So I was like, obviously one idea is like, I can come strum my guitar and that'll be the evening's activity. Yeah. So I roped Neil into it, and we just learned like, I don't know, My Bonnie, just really cheesy, easy acoustic songs that people in their 80s and 90s with at various levels of cognitive ability might enjoy. And
right.
I did that. I did it twice myself. Neil joined me once. One time I had this guy, I don't think it was the one with Neil. Apparently he was a drummer in the military, and he liked to talk about it a lot. So I brought him a snare drum for him to play, and he just kind of tapped a snare drum all out of beat, the whole time. But he wasn't too loud. It was still fun.
Probably was 80 years since he did it previously,
He was enthused about it.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, and probably made his day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the point.
Was that like one of your all's first gigs? When you went to Neil with this gig, did you say, "Hey man, I got us a gig. I can just see the situation. Neil's all excited, like, "Really? Yeah." And then you're like, well, there's a catch.
No, actually, Neil and I, like, back when I was in The Ones That Got Away, Neil was just like a friend, and we hung out, and he kind of, he played songs as well and come hang out at our practice and stuff. So we never really started playing regularly together or trying to play out or writing new songs together till what became Clean Dirty Clean. That was around, I don't know, 2011, somewhere around there.
So my question is when you guys were sitting around, trying to come up with a good band name. I mean, you had a great one with The Ones That Got Away. I mean, I don't think nobody else.
That was based on a Tom Waits song called The One That Got Away. So we just pluralized it, and that was our band.
That's pretty clever. Yeah,
Maybe.
but I was sitting here thinking, I was like, so did somebody? You're sitting around. Okay. I got an idea. Let's call it clean. You know, you got one guy saying that, and then you got the other guy going, I don't like that. Let's call it dirty. So you had to compromise.
That's what we did. We yelled back and
how it
forth.
happened?
Clean, dirty, clean, dirty.
Yeah, we'll just use both. But we'll use clean twice. So the guy
No, Wes
was mad.
Wes gets the credit, man. It was
Yeah, I'm to blame for that one.
it was sometime right before sunrise. And I remember him saying it, scribbled it down. And it was, of course, like, that's the best name since, the name of all names. And then we kept it around. Then you can't change it after
once it sticks, you're just like, well, yeah. I was actually, I was talking to Bobby Lane last night. I'm sure you guys are aware of Bobby Lane. I was talking to him last night, and he's like, hey, what are you doing? I was like, well, I did a hip hop show last night. He's like, really? Because I interviewed him at the art bar when everything was closed down, so there was like nobody playing in there, but he was practicing in there and stuff, and that was a strange episode, but it was awesome. It's up on Facebook, but I was like, yeah, I got another show tomorrow with Clean Dirty Clean. I figured he would have, but he doesn't really get out much, I guess. And he goes, man, it sounds like you're having a psychological battle. I was like, well, that's the name of the band. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's really just a reference to kind of that 90s sound, that Nirvana clean during the verses, distorted during the chorus.
Yeah.
Kind of a reference to that Nirvana song, verse, chorus, verse.
I see that now. Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah, that's that was the grand idea there. And then a year later, we're kind of stuck with the name. We could be something else, but we're Clean Dirty Clean.
Yeah. I like to play a song at the beginning, just so people kind of get a general idea of what you guys sound like and what we're talking about. And I was going to do Soap first, but since that one's more acoustic, I guess, let's do Feather Duster first. Or it's Dusta, excuse me. Feather Duster, because that's but Feather Dusta. Why is it Dusta and not Duster?
Why, Neil?
Why? Why did you do that?
So somebody would ask.
No, exactly. A talking point. That's why I did it.
You never thought anybody would question it, so.
I remember writing it down like shorthand, making like a set list, and I just put that. And I'm like, that's funny, man. So I just kept it.
It was like a week before we released the EP. He was like, "No, we're changing it, Dusta at the end." I was like,
"Yeah, we had to." Wes had to like email the guy and tell him to change it on the template and stuff. I was like, "No, man, it's with an A. It's with an A. Feather Dusta."
It's gonna delay the release 3 months, but we got to do it.
But I was thinking, let's do that one first, and we'll do Soap second. Is that cool?
All right.
What's the song about? Is it about a feather dusta? Is it about feathers? Is it about dust?
The only thing I could put together is like, I remember like the tempo being kind of fast and kind of feather dusting back and forth. And it was a throwaway title, but it did that was the first thing that popped in my head as far as like tempo while going around the house feather dusting. So
cool.
Genius, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, anything that comes to mind, I guess, if you think too hard on it, it's probably not going to be the right name. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to keep things abstract. I don't like things that are too, like, I'm not going to write about.
And it's a conversation starter, really.
There you go.
I mean, for podcasts, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, here's Feather Dusta by Clean Dirty Clean. This is off your newest EP, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Remind me the name of the EP.
It's called Fade In.
And that's right. That's actually right in front of me on the thing. I don't know why I didn't see that.
Nope.
Anyway, let's take a listen to it.
You'll never get off that easy with all that bullshit coming out of your mouth. You wear a face I recognize as uneasy with all the numbers within without. You got a chemical connection that's pleasing. Oh, but in the morning that is faded and freezing. I need a love on
gorgeous.
You could clean your house to that.
I could do a lot of things to that. I was telling Wes before you jumped on, Neil. I was telling Wes, you guys made my shower playlist. Because I try to make a shower playlist, but I don't have to make a playlist because it's all in one thing. You know what I mean?
It's awesome.
I don't have a smart house where like I can just like tell Siri or Alexa or whoever to play something. I have to manually do it because I don't know how to set that stuff up.
I got stuck doing that the other day. I forget what song I was playing, but it turned into like some kids like holiday song, and I was like, play Stone Temple Pilots. Here came the holiday song again. So I listened to the holiday song.
I avoid all the talking to your devices services. I have no interest in doing that.
Because you would think that you would say something that sounds like, hey, I can't say it because I'm sure something will catch,
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. I do have a speaker back here that's a Alexa thing, and I had to turn her off so she wouldn't. I don't say Alexa a lot, but
she wouldn't chime in.
It sounds like Alexa because there's a lot of music that gets played in this room, and I'm sure somebody's, So I turned her off. I don't need any interruptions, by a bot. You know what I mean? But I was actually looking that stuff up the other day, like how to make your home a smart home or whatever. I can get up and turn the lights off. I can leave a light on for if I'm going to be home, when it's dark. That does not appeal to me either whatsoever. Like I'm fine to do a light switch. Yeah, it's laziness is what it is.
It's like the clapper. If you remember the clapper commercials, it seems that silly to me.
Good idea, but then you have to clap. What if you're half asleep and you want the light to go off? You have to clap, and it's going to wake you up, and then what's the point of that? What's the point? What do you think, Neil?
Yeah, I don't like the smartphone stuff or all the smartphone stuff, but the smart home, turn the heat up or something. I don't know.
Well, man, the only reason I really got on is I was messing around on the Mac and there was an app that just said home. I'm like, well, maybe that's like the home button, when you hit the home button, and it wasn't. It was taking me to this stuff. Learn more about the your light switches and shit. I don't want to. You can't delete it because it's an Apple app. It's on. It's already on there. It's programmed, so I can't get rid of it. The only thing I can do is turn the notifications off, which I did.
Maybe that's why I couldn't get on. I'm not Apple, and this. This thing might be Apple.
Zoom's the
Zoom is Zoom.
Zoom. It's very fast. Zoom. That was dumb. So, are you guys? Do you have any shows coming up? I think the ones that got away. You guys used to do a lot of house parties, didn't you? If I can remember correct. Maybe not.
No, a couple. We set up in the living room with where me and my roommates lived. We did that probably a handful of times. And speaking of Dale and Patsy, they were in the earliest days of the ones that got away. They were like one of the first bands that we partnered up with and played shows with. And so I do remember at least one, but probably 2 or 3 house shows where it was the house I lived in, and Patsy and us set up, and their drummer had that giant bass drum. It sounded great. It was fun.
I actually went to after Dale left Morgantown. His next stop was Trenton, New Jersey, and I was dumb and went to Trenton, New Jersey just to visit him. I will never go back to Trenton, New Jersey. Don't ever go there unless you know somebody and you're visiting. That's okay. That's enough talking about Jersey, but yeah. John was up there with him, his drummer, and had that same exact setup in the basement. I was like, yes.
Yeah, I remember they just kind of Patsy. They either broke up or something. Eventually, a few years into Ones That Got Away, I gathered that he had made his way up to Jersey. He was still releasing music, either as Patsy or something else.
Yeah, I can't. I think it was as Patsy, and John followed him up there, because he didn't go up initially, and then he went up and lived with him. I think John is actually still in Jersey, and he does a YouTube thing called Curb. It's like curb surfing, like where people put their trash out, and he goes and checks it out. It's actually pretty funny. It's entertaining. But he got long hair. He probably had long. Was he growing his hair out when you knew him, John, the drummer?
If I recall, there was at least some shaggy hair. I don't remember specifically. I would have guessed his hair was somewhat long.
What was your first impression of Patsy when you first heard him? Just out of curiosity.
They were like that kind of band. You definitely you know, I want to hang out with this guy. I want to play with this band. They're a cool band.
Dale's one of a kind. He really is.
Yeah, they just had that loud, like, it's good guitar music. It's like, you know, I play guitar, so I'm in a guitar, so he's got that good guitar tone, good guitar riffs and licks and stuff. And, you know, it all has good solid beats. They get pretty wild with it. I remember a lot of that's like,
I do too.
just loud, crazy stuff. You know, it was, you know, 15 years ago.
You can't really explain it to anybody. They just have to like hear it or see it. It's a funny story about Trenton real quick, and then I'll get away from New Jersey because that's, you know. But when I went to visit him, we went to somebody's house it was like just a house party. Went to somebody's house, and we were sitting there playing asshole or something. We were playing cards, and you know, Dale was drinking. He was drinking quite a few. You know, I think he was onto the Jaeger at that point. It wasn't just beer. It was, you know, we were getting going. You know, and I just noticed that he had to go to the bathroom or something. So he went to get up, and he fell because he's, you know, liquored up. He fell.
Does he really want you telling this story though?
I'm sure he does. I told it several times, I'm sure. But,
okay.
But he got up. Actually, he knows more of the details than I do because it happened to him. But he got up, and you know, the where we were playing, it was out on the back deck, like the back porch. So the boards are, you know, they have like a gap in them, you know, between each board. Somehow, when he fell, just one finger, the one that he plays with, got in between the board, and then he fell with it. It was disgusting, and it was pretty much not attached, and he was like holding it, and he was going, "Oh, well, this isn't good." I mean, he was doing that, and like blood squirting out.
That sounds like his finger was literally detached, like it became detached.
That's what I remember.
Oh,
it might not have been fully detached, but it. I mean, he was playing with it enough. I mean, it was definitely broken. It's definitely broken. But
so he played with it afterward.
Huh?
He didn't play with it afterward, did he?
No, he was just no, not like the guitar.
He
was
picked up a guitar.
Playing with it. He was going, guys, this isn't good. And he was like, you know, it was moving up, and it was disgusting. But we had to call an ambulance. Nobody could drive for one thing, and then eventually me and John we didn't know what hospital he went to, so we had to like search for him around Trenton. So it was the wrong kind of tour around Trenton, but we found him, and he is this. I keep getting these foreign people into the chat on YouTube. That's not finished because I've had 2 Finland bands on, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah, could be bots.
It does say FYI, but I don't think it's the FYI that we know. You know, it's not what we think it stands for. But yeah, so we found him, and we didn't find him till the morning, and it was like afternoon by the time we all got back. Anyway,
yeah. I wonder how his recovery was from. I mean, it's got to take some time.
It was very swift. He was back to playing like the next weekend. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. It was probably a lot longer than that. I mean, it was in a, you know, they had to sew it back on or whatever. I don't know what. But yeah, that was the highlight of my weekend at Trenton. That
sounds pretty awful.
Accidentally going through the toll booth because I couldn't get over on the turnpike. Right. That's the worst. I've been on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, and it's not really that bad. It's narrow, but it's not bad. The Jersey Turnpike is just, you might as well just forget it. You're just stay in the lane you're in. You know, I don't know. Are you guys like do you get road rage when you drive?
Yeah, I do. Like I recognize it, but it's just like it just happens. It's ridiculous. Like it's just so
out on it, like your passenger.
I don't act on it. I don't really act on it or anything. Like, but it's within me. You know, it's like there might be some yelling, but yeah, it feels so. It doesn't feel natural to my personality, but there's definitely road rage moments.
Morgantown will do that to you.
If you're in a mood, like if you're already annoyed, about something or in a hurry, that's when it kicks me. But not too bad. I got it under control, but it happens.
You can't be in a hurry in Morgantown though. You're not going to get there on time if you're late. That's just. I mean, the students don't even have to be in town. You're just going to be late. You just might as well. Morgantown. It kind of started the road rage for me. I get it though. I flip people off all the time. It makes me feel much better. And I have tinted windows.
I don't think I've ever done that in my life. Honestly, I've never, at least from a car, like never out of an anger from a car. I just don't.
You feel so.
I'd get beat up or something. I don't know. It would just happen.
They got to catch you first. You know, you just hightail it out of there. You know, that's what I. That's.
You just give them the you give them a thumbs down, and it like it hurts their soul more.
Or when,
It's
or when
like
they
you're
beat the horn, you
disappointed
just
in
wave
them,
at
yeah.
them like, "Hey!" Yeah, I get mad and flip people off. But see, I have tinted windows. Like they're tinted enough. They're not like limo tint, but they're tinted enough where you can't see inside very good. They can't.
Yeah.
They can't even see it. So, but I feel better. I feel so much better about the situation.
It's kind of thing where you do that, and then I'd be at a stop light with them, and you'd have that awkward like you're looking at each other, like
Oh, that's
you
the
know,
worst. Yeah,
that's
you
what would
just,
happen to me if I tried that.
or you just, or they're looking at you, so you just kind of just go, like looking the other way, like that meme with the puppet, with this goes.
Right.
That's what I do because I get scared. Well, at stoplights they can get you unless you just go through it and get away from them. But yeah, I rage on the road, especially if there's like a metal band playing. But that's a different kind of raging. You know what I mean? That wasn't that funny, I know. Okay. Hey, I got these real quick. I got some stickers and coasters in the mail. I ordered the coasters as a sample last time. I only had 10 of them, but I have 50 now. I have stacks and stacks of coasters. So if you guys want some, I'll send you up some, or I'll bring some up to you. If anybody else wants them, get a hold of me. They're free. I mean, they're coasters.
I'll take them.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has a drink at some point on their desk that needs a coaster. So, but the stickers, their stickers are kind of like the ones that I made before they were only 3x3. These are 4x4s, but I screwed up and the QR code doesn't work. So and they were
paint it black. Just go over a black marker.
Yeah, I'm gonna Sharpie it and
put another sticker over top of that. Double sticker.
This man has ideas out the ass. Damn. All right. let me write that stuff down. Just hang amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I'm kidding. That was acting. Did I do good?
Yeah. I thought for a second you might
Dale's
actually.
Acting. Dale is acting. He's in like music videos and I don't know if he's on TV shows, but he's in like movies and stuff. And that's why he couldn't do the show tonight. That and working in a restaurant. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, that's something I've never even attempted on any kind of amateur, any kind of level.
Now you guys have a music.
It's a skill.
A music video for one of your songs, one or two of your songs, I think.
Yeah, Feather Dusta was
right.
That's the first video we've ever made, and that's the first video in my life as a musician I've ever tried to create. For some reason, this is never. I mean, I never. Everybody has a video camera in their pocket now, so it makes it a little more accessible.
That's true, yeah.
But I've never attempted it until Feather Dusta, and it's fun, man.
Did it take a long time to do, Neil? Was it Neil's idea? I'm thinking it's Neil's idea to do the video for that. I don't know why. I just called him out.
Probably.
We all agreed we would make a video, so we didn't have any good kind of cohesive plan. Neil definitely encouraged it.
Why was it that?
He didn't. Neil demanded that we give him a video.
I will leave.
Part of the contract, right? You have to make a video. Yeah, that's
man. I made a video years back for one of our songs, and I was working on it and just adding and editing and making it look really cool. And then my computer crashed.
Oh no.
And I lost it. And I don't think I ever recovered from that. I think just now, all these years later,
man, yeah,
I was ready.
All that work you did, and you didn't have it backed up. I'm sorry.
I've been hearing about this lost video for like 10 years now. Supposedly made it. It was really good. Spent all this time.
Kevin Post saw it, our old drummer. He was the only one that viewed what I had, and he thought it was amazing. So.
He did verify it. Yeah, we're
witness.
We're our third drummer now, but yeah, he was our first drummer. I do remember him saying it was a good video, so he vouched for you.
Introduce us to the other guys in the band since they couldn't be with us tonight. I don't want to leave them out. The other guys that were in the picture that I posted a bunch of times. Who are those?
I don't remember their names.
Oh, well, all right. Well, you got their number? Well, if you don't remember their names, you can't look them up. All right. Well,
no, man, we got James Rector. He's our newest drummer. He's been our drummer. I don't know how long. How long's it been, Wes? A year,
2 or 3 years now. About 3 years. 3 years. I call it
a year and a half.
6
maybe
months.
Before. I don't know.
I'm sorry, James, if you're out there. No, but he's just wicked good, and he came into the fold really well, and it really did up the game a lot. And I mean, the songs sound better. You get better over time playing your own instrument, but he really did up the game. So it was like
it seems like he fits. when I listen to it.
Yeah.
He fits into it.
Yeah, he slid right in, and there wasn't too much lag to get back out at it. And then we got Andrew
Andrew
Matheny.
Matheny.
He's our bass player. Yeah,
Cool.
He's been with
and
us
he's
since
lovely as well.
early. Yeah, since pretty much the like. Well, when we brought him in, that's when we were like, all right, we're gonna play shows and record stuff now.
Yeah. So you kind of
But,
completed
yeah.
what your vision. Now what I was sitting here with my buddy trying to think of what genre you would fit in, and he came up with indie. Of course, indie's very, very, I mean, it's kind of like metal. You can say we're metal. Well, what kind? There's so many kinds.
Right. It's a very generic
Would you guys
descriptor
say
at this
indie?
point.
Would you guys say indie for your sound, or what would you guys what would you
Yeah,
guys describe it as?
I mean, just indie alternative rock is what that's just kind of the basic. I mean, it's kind of an obvious if you hear it. It's alternative rock, it's indie rock. I don't know. I hear a little like Brit rock kind of sound, but I don't know.
I don't
Just
even
referring,
think
it's just basic rock music to me. It's good guitar rock,
Yeah, it's fantastic.
driving kind of music.
I don't want to get too far in without playing stuff. I was just looking at the time. I was like, holy crap. Well, we did start a little bit after 8, but that's all right. But soap is a little bit more acoustic sounding. There's not a whole lot of lyrics in it. I've only listened to it a couple times, but it's kind of different from that sound. Is it an older one when it was just like you and Neil, or you're just the two of you, or was it kind of just tell me a little bit about that song?
Yeah, that one lingered around for a while.
Yeah.
I had it on piano forever and ever, and then I think Wes kind of taught me into. He's like, we gotta put the chords on it and just see how it turns out. And then it sat like that for a minute with just the acoustics, and then it was like, let's try it as a band. And then then it just kind of kept building up, and finally it was like it sounded actually really good. So yeah, we put it on that Resistor record that we put out, and I think it sounds great. I mean,
it does,
yeah.
it does sound really good. It's I just noticed it was different than the other ones.
Yeah, and actually this song is it's the only song that James played, our newest drummer plays it's soft percussion, but he's the one who plays percussion on it. For the rest of the album, our older drummer, a guy named Chris Henry, we recorded the foundation of Resistor album, every song but Soap. And then he moved to China like a week or two later. So we had to get those drums down.
Is he Chinese?
No.
So
He's from West Virginia.
He wasn't going back home. He was just getting the heck
Nope.
out of here.
No, he's just he was learning Mandarin and stuff. He went and taught English over there.
Wow.
But so we recorded the
he's
album.
like
Is he back
studying
now, or
viruses and stuff.
did he stay? Is he back now, or did he stay?
No, he seems to be just kind of reload. I don't know. It's been since like 2015.
he got
2016.
engaged.
Yeah, he
He
seems
what?
to be setting up a life over there.
Wow.
He's got engaged to a girl over there.
Huh. Isn't that crazy how that stuff works out? I met I knew this guy. I don't talk to him anymore, but he went to Thailand and then he just stayed there for like 2 years, and then he came back eventually. But he met his wife over there. She was American too. She was just kind of the same situation, and they ended up meeting. I mean, how do you go to a different country that's full of natives or whatever, and you meet your spouse and your future spouse? I mean, how does that happen? How does that happen? I don't know. That's another podcast. I guess I can ask questions on a different podcast. I don't know, but that is
Lots of layers.
What is it?
Said lots of layers to that one, man.
Yeah, and probably a good story or two, maybe better stories than I have about people breaking their fingers on a deck when you're drunk on Jaeger. But actually, I can't think of a better story. That was a really good story because he wasn't in pain at all. He was like, "Look at this, guys," and he's like, "That's disgusting."
Yeah, I bet that memory's probably etched into your brain really, really well.
Just that picture of him holding it up and going like this. Look at this is not good.
Right.
No, Dale, it's not good. But at that time, I called him Justin. He hates when I say that. Did you guys call him Justin or Dale?
I never called him Justin. I don't think.
Really?
I don't think.
Because in high school he was Justin.
Maybe I
mentioned
did.
on the 10th episode when I had him on the 10th episode because he was on the very first one and I was nervous as hell anyway, so I didn't ask anything like weird. But I think I even had my questions written down. I have nothing written down. It's like I'm coming up with everything on the spot. But on the 10th episode I was like, I used to call you. He got so mad that I even said Justin on the air. But guess what? I'm saying it again, and he's not on the show tonight, so whatever. He's a cool guy. I like him. But anyway, let's take a listen to Soap. Is it about soap, or is it just or soap in a different context?
I think Wes wrote that one, didn't he?
No, I did not. I had nothing to do with that song.
Yeah, nothing. Not claiming that one.
No, I did.
No,
It
I
is an old
remember-
demo though. I definitely encouraged it. It was an old demo of Neil's that could have just turned to nothing. But I was like, we got to get a proper version of this song.
Yeah, I think the first line kind of says it all. It's just kind of that just play on words. Soap, it won't get you clean. It's not that kind of filth that gets you dirty, so.
That's awesome. That should be like on a thing that you can buy at a store that has quotes on it. I don't know.
There's your next coaster, man.
That or my motto. That could be my motto. I'd have to buy it.
I'll stop it.
Buy the trademark, or I don't know how that works. Well, let's take a listen to Soap by Clean Dirty Clean.
Soap, it won't get me clean. It's not that kind of filth. It's getting me dirty. Soap is good in the shower, especially for cowards who wash it away. Run from the rays of the sun. What's there left to do? Fun, it's all that we've gotten done. It's all that we do. So, the moment I saw her immersed in hot water, but not there to bathe. So, it's burning my eyes now, trying to see just how you got away. Run from the rays of the sun. What's there left to do? Fun, it's all that we've gotten done. It's all that we do. Run from the rays of the sun. What's there left to do? Fun, it's all that we've gotten done. It's all that we do.
I feel like there needs to be like a jam at the end of it. Maybe not. Maybe
There could be. If we ever did that live,
Yeah.
that's what we do. That's when we never play it, man. We never. It's just
Really?
we never pulled it off live. We tried to practice it a little bit, and it just I don't know, never gelled. So
Can you,
we
can you
moved
do
on.
it without a piano? I mean, can it be played on just guitar, or is it just?
It loses. It's like
Yeah, I think we
loses the
tried
essence
to,
of
and that's why it
it.
doesn't work.
It didn't. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's a good song, and I think it'd be it. Well, if it doesn't work with guitar, you just have to bring your piano just for that one song. A grand piano just for one. Well, when you go on tour, it'll be easier to. Well, I don't think you can pack it, but
Yeah, we've talked about it many times. It would be nice to have some keys up there for Neil just to jump to, but it's a process. You got to you're introducing this whole new element, and got to have it ready to go.
And plus, you don't want to do it just for one song. You want to kind
Right.
something else. Well, there you go. There you go, Neil. He's giving you free reign.
Yeah, next thing I know, I'm
Piano
playing the piano all
involved
the
now.
time. Yeah. Next thing I know, I'm Billy Joel.
Or you can talk to the Zen and just borrow their piano guy. You know what I mean?
We could do shows together. I could just play both.
Exactly. It'd be a
No.
festival at that point. Festival. Yay. I don't know. Yeah, but it's kind of it's got a
It's like a
circusy
ballroom
feel.
dancing. Is it like chamber music or something? You know, it's like it'd be a good video if I had enough money to do the vision. You know.
Yeah. At some point. At some point.
Some
right?
point. Eventually.
But yeah, I mean, it's got a kind of a circusy feel, like or a merry-go-round kind of feel. I don't. That's kind of what when it comes in, you know. I don't know. That's
that makes sense to me. I can hear that.
So I'm thinking if you do a video, hire Dale to be the merry-go-round operator or whatever, or circus man. I don't know. I'm just throwing out weird ideas. The next song that I have queued up is non-alcoholics. Now I know that's a lie. I mean, I guess you're not an alcoholic. That's not what I'm saying, but like you probably drink, but you're not. What's the song about? Like interrupt me.
You're gonna have to ask Neil that one. I'm not sure about that one.
Where did this song come from? How did the idea for this one come up?
I think my wife came up with that name. I heard non-alcoholic. She was calling me an alcoholic. No, but she called somebody. She was like, yeah, she's one of those non-alcoholics. And I was like, oh, that's fucking brilliant. So away it went. Yeah, it wrote itself after that. I'd have to see the words to try and pick it apart. But
my mom says
that's always been a favorite to play. It's like great to play live. That's a keeper in the set always.
I just moved from the thing. Yeah, I have the shower playlist. It's Breezer, it's DNA, pretty much all of them from that same EP.
That early EP. Yeah, that one turned out really nicely, man.
That one.
Thanks.
I mean, they're all good. But I'm just saying. I mean, you know, that's what makes it to the shower.
Yeah,
that's disgusting. Sorry about
Glad
that.
we can help.
Sorry about that image. I'm probably not welcome to any of this. Let's go ahead and take a listen to non-alcoholics. Like I said, I don't want to lose time, and because but by all means, go look up Clean Dirty Clean on everywhere, any platform. Their stuff is up there, and actually the Ones That Got Away stuff's up there too. I just learned that before we went live too. So, but here's non-alcoholics. Is that one like the one you play at the end of the set, or like the end of the last one of the night? Hey, there's a cat. What's up, cat?
I don't
It's
think so.
Buzz.
We definitely plan like we plan it at a a good slot in the set because like we always know when to we like how it sounds, but it's not usually a closer for us. Not
It's
that
kind
I
of like
can
a party
recall.
song, or a last. I don't know. I would think of it as like a last hurrah, or like an encore. I don't know, but
I'm sure we have before, but it's not like our go-to closer.
Yeah, very good song though. I like it. It's very 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 party, like a party song, and people singing along. I don't know. That's kind of what I see.
Yeah.
What's the cat's name? Is that your cat?
That's Buzz.
What up, Buzz? What up, man? What up? Cats are awesome. They're just. I have a cat, and he's not allowed in here because he chews on wires right in front of me. Right in front of me. And
Yeah, that would drive me nuts, man.
I
That'd be
have
awful.
plants. I have plants in here too in the wintertime because it's cold outside, and I can see the appeal. They're he's curious. One of them's a palm, and if he eats it, it'd probably make him sick. But there's a parsley plant right beside it, and he doesn't go to that at all. He goes to straight to the palm, and it poked him in the mouth the other night, but he still goes to it. So he's probably wondering why it poked him in the mouth. I don't, so I have to leave the door shut when I'm in here because he can't behave. And he's old enough to know better. I'm a cat guy, but yeah, he's old enough to know better. He just doesn't. He does it out of spite, I think. Like,
Yeah, they're weird little creatures, man.
They are. They're annoying when they're annoying, and they want attention. Everything's on their time.
Oh yeah.
Their time.
You have more than one too, don't you, Neil? Yeah. You have
Yeah,
multiple.
I got two. I got two of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, one's enough. Plenty. I was when I got Murphy. I got him at the Humane Society down here, and they wanted me to take his sister. I'm like, one's good, but she wasn't available to take at the same time. Like I would have to come back and get her. She was in. And as weird as it is, she was in quarantine because she was sick and she had surgery or something, and so she was away from the cat room. And little did I know that the word quarantine would be used a lot more frequently later. So yeah, I didn't. Her name was Peanut, I think, or he was Peanut. I don't know. They named the whole his litter out of nuts. I think his sister was Hazelnut and he was Peanut, and then there was like Chestnut, and it's like, yeah, Peanut's good because he didn't meow. Like I went in the cat room and there's like 20 of them in there, and he was up on one of the upper things, and he didn't meow at all, and he kind of like tapped me on the shoulder. I was like, this is awesome. This one, you know what I mean? This one doesn't speak. Terrific. And he does now, but it's almost like he can't, like it's broken. His meower is broken. And
He's all out of meows.
but when I take him to the vet, he can meow, and when he's enclosed in the carrier, it works then. He's mad. But anyway, enough about cats. But Buzz seems pretty cool though. He seems like he doesn't chew on wires in front of you.
No, he's chill.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have any animals, Wes?
No, I don't. I have a 4-year-old daughter, but no pets. I had dogs and cats growing up. I do like them, but my wife's allergic, and I'm okay. I don't need to have a pet, so it'd be
I can't pet Murphy, and then like I have to wash my hands immediately after because if I would touch
Right.
my face, I don't like I don't swell up, but it just itches, and yeah. So I know where that But yeah, a child now, that's a significant it's not a pet.
no, not at all. I don't mean to degrade my daughter in that way, but
We
yeah,
heard you, Wes. We heard you.
I heard you saying that. Yeah, that's and 4 years old. So that's a fairly new child since I think the last time I saw you was in like 03 or something. So
Right,
you didn't
right.
have a child then that I recall.
not at all.
Are you married?
Yeah,
I like to ask
yeah,
people their personal lives. If you don't want to answer the questions, it's perfectly. I understand.
yeah. I'm married for 7-8 years.
And I didn't know that your
4-year-old
brother was
daughter.
the drummer of the Ones That Got Away. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, he's my older brother,
How's
Derek.
he doing? Does he have pets?
He does. He has a pet. He has a cat named Bowie.
See, cat people. I'm telling you.
He's down in Charleston right now.
Okay.
He's in a band called Stereo Coffin, 2-piece. He plays drums.
Stereo Coffin. That
Yeah.
sounds. Sounds like it's country. Is it country?
No, it's a two piece. Yeah, it's kind of like us, but just like kind of heavier and well, I don't know if heavier is the right word. It's up our alley. You know, it's in the same
I'll
vein
look
as
them up. I'll look them up.
in
I'd
a
love to
different
have
way.
one.
Yeah.
Love to have one. I always look for. You know, when I started doing this, I just wanted to do like people local and regional. You know, and then I knew a few bands from Pittsburgh just from going up there to shows, and then it just kind of steamrolled in Pittsburgh, and everybody's from Pittsburgh now. But I love it. The music scene's crazy in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, there's a ton of good stuff I listen to from Pittsburgh right now.
I was actually I'm not going to say the name just because you know I haven't really talked to him, but I was fishing around on Instagram today and came upon a band from Huntington. I haven't done much down in that area, so I kind of want to stick around here and you know around West Virginia and you know kind of get back to what I originally wanted to do. It was showcase you know local and regional. But like I said, I did 2 bands in Finland. I did 2 in the UK, and I did one guy in Canada. That was awesome. Shockwire. If you guys are on Instagram, look up Shockwire on Instagram. He's got like 27,000 followers or something like that now. He's just funny. He's just little skits and stuff. My mom says she's signing off. She said, nice guys, good music. I knew she would like it. See?
Thanks, Mom.
Good night. Good night.
Oh,
Sleep tight.
that in the guys secured. We secured I guess secured would be all right. Next Wednesday is the second hip hop show. So if you guys can freestyle, can you guys freestyle at all?
Not at all. I mean, I could attempt it, but that would for somebody to be able to really just spit something out of their head and do it really well for a long time is
amazing.
It's impressive stuff. I've never attempted it. I could give it a whirl, but not right now.
Like I write songs and you know play guitar, and I have to have my own lyrics in front of me because I can't remember what they are.
I belabor lyrics for like months, like 2 lines. Like, oh no, I got to change it. Like I don't freestyle.
Yeah, but the guys that were on Monday, they did it really well and like fast too. Like how do you like I can think of things, but it won't make sense for one thing,
right.
And it's got a rhyme, I guess. It's maybe it doesn't have to. I don't.
It's usually better when you're not trying to rhyme. Like when you're not going for the rhyme, that's when the rhymes are better. You know what I mean?
Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's one thing I've learned in my freestyle.
Talking about it.
You ever gone to like so many times in Morgantown, you go to like a house party or something, and then there's that crew in the corner that somebody's beatboxing and somebody's rhyming, and then other people join. But I never joined because I don't think I could do either of those things. But you remember you know what I'm talking about? That happens everywhere. It happens here sometimes too, but no, maybe not. I don't think it does.
I don't know. I gotta say, I really haven't seen that a lot at the house parties. At any house parties that I might have been in. In my time at Morgantown.
Probably playing.
Yeah.
Probably playing. Yeah. Well, let's take a listen to DNA. This is my favorite out of the list here that we have. But
yeah, it's one of our oldest and like definitely one that's like it's still. I still like to play. You know, it's something we still enjoy playing, but it is one of the earliest.
Is this one pretty popular at when you guys play live?
Goes over well anyway. I don't know if people are familiar with it from show to show, but it does tend to go over pretty well when we play it well.
What's it? Is it about like the DNA profile and all that? I'm sure you explained the whole scientific part of it in the lyrics, correct?
No, what's the line, Wes?
You want to listen to it first and then
don't need anything.
Don't need anything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it stands for. Don't need anything.
DNA. Yeah, it is DNA. Yeah, that's right.
Brilliant.
Is it about not needing anything? Or do you not?
Actually, I think it was called DNA before we applied that to it. I think that.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it just worked out that way.
Yeah, it's like that was a line. So I was like, it's called DNA, so that's what it stands for.
Well, let's take a listen to it. This is don't know anything. Or no, wait, it's not. It's what is it?
Don't need anything.
I was gonna say no. It'd be DKA, and we can't have that. That's not how you spell it. All right.
I don't know.
DNA by Clean Dirty Clean, right here. South throughout the day, found myself uneasy.
your sweet time, and I'm in and out of love. You're claiming that you're mine. Don't parachute your blues. Doubts about the land and the ground. Don't drag it down to town. Get out, chin up, and bury the frown. Pick yourself up off of the ground. I don't need anything now. As the sun goes up, 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 up. Yeah, I've been down, I've been drifting around to the sound of my joys, and I see you now moving the dawn. There are times when it's fine, it will stay on good, but its DNA is the cause of the source. And I find that you tangle all the strings in my mind, and in between the knots and falling lines, there is something that is just you and I. You and I. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me explain that picture. Since we were talking about cats, I forgot to show you that. Dale sent me a Christmas card. Him and his woman down there in Nashville. Here it is. They sent me a Christmas card the other day, right? I couldn't help but zoom in on that. On every part of every word that Dale is in these. It's just like future serial killer. You know, like he was so quiet. I can't believe he did something. You know. I'm not talking to you, Rob. I'm on the show. My buddy Rob stopped over and he's answering. He's going, every time I say something. You can stop doing that now. Rob's cool. Yeah, he's my buddy. He used to be the he wanted to be co-host with me when I first started. But then he didn't contribute. Oh, you left your hat here last night. Did you get it? I'll put it up on the chair for you.
I contributed to your mother. Okay.
See, then he talks about my mom, and it's so gross.
I say great things about your mother.
No, you don't. She signed off, so you can speak about her, I guess. But I'll tell her everything tomorrow. But so then I fired him from doing the on-air stuff with me because he wasn't a co-host. He was just a guy that sat beside me with his head down, smoking cigarettes endless cigarettes, and probably my cigarettes. He's not looking at me. He's putting his head down right now. So I hired him as my sound man. Actually, I didn't hire him at all. I wasn't paying him. I don't make anything from this. But so he did that, and then he got a real job, and now he just kind of pops in whenever he wants. I made a mistake and gave him a garage door opener and a key. So he's probably here when I'm not even here. You know, like
You don't even know.
I don't know, and I don't want to. But anyway, this is Wes and Neil. They can't hear you, or you can't hear them, but they can hear you. It works. I don't know the way it works. He has to have a head. I can't trust him with headphones.
He could probably come in and just start his own show if he really wanted to. Then sounds like
he wouldn't be able to because he doesn't know what questions to ask people. That was his problem when he was on the show. You guys know Kristen Federer, don't you? She plays around everywhere. She was on.
I don't think I do.
On one of the earlier shows, but she came here, and it was like the Halloween show, and she dressed up as David Bowie. It was badass. That's one of the ones that you could see Rob not contributing to the show. He was co-host at the time.
Did she do the Ziggy Stardust?
She what
Like with
what all
big-
did she play? Do you remember, Rob? I'm sure you were, or were you mesmerized by her leotards
No,
or something?
I was doing sound, jackass,
No, you weren't. You were co-hosting.
and doing sound.
I don't think you were doing. Well, the sound wasn't very good. No, we're buddies. We bust each other's chops all the time. I think he's serious though. He's just giving me a dirty look. But I call him Invisible Rob now. When I know he's gonna be like at some part of the show, like the Christmas show, he was in here saying things as usual. But he's Invisible Rob because he's been on the show like as a musician. You know, he plays guitar and stuff, but he doesn't sing. It's instrumental. But you know, his you can't. It's like the home improvement guy that behind the fence. But you don't see any of Rob. You know, was it Wilson? Was that his name?
Wilson, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you saw his eyes and stuff, but you know, you didn't see it. But you don't see any of Rob. Like you just see a hat.
But your mother was back behind the fence.
Man, my mother was behind the fence. Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, just an idiot. I can't. I love you, Rob. Thank you for being a part of keeping me alive. He's an asshole. Hey, I want to thank you guys for coming on the show. I really did. It's been fun. It's been nice reminiscing about the ones that got away. I hope you got away cleanly. It looks like you did. It looks like you're doing very well with Neil's band.
Yeah.
Yep,
I love it.
Yeah, that's right. Finally,
He's all right.
But I look forward to seeing you guys play out. You know, at a non coronavirus controlled place.
Yeah, I think there's a place on Clarksburg. It'd be fun to play a new main. I don't know, some sort of main street on Clarksburg. I saw popped up there. It'd be fun to go play a show down there.
On Main in Bridgeport. Yeah. I don't know the guys personally, but I've talked to them, and I want to go do a show down there and just kind of do a kind of a tour around the studio because it's a studio. Yeah, Rob's son plays down there. But yeah, it's a studio and it's a stage, and yeah, that's a very good idea for this area. Well, any area really, but especially around here, there's really not a good live music venue, that does like local bands. We have like the Rose Garden Theater that they remodeled. Somebody remodeled it, but it's like everything's out of town. Jay Leno was the first guest there, which is awesome. But it sells out like that, and then I think my parents been to like a Beatles tribute band or something. That's cool. But yeah, like a good kind of like Pleasant Street. A good place that features local music. There's not a lot of that, and Pleasant Street does a really good job at it. And now Art Party and Art Bar, both of them.
Art Bar. Yeah, we're gonna try to probably reschedule something there at some point.
Yeah. I've been to both spots. Well, Zen was at I guess Party's the one the bigger one, like the thrift store one, right?
Right. Yeah, the one. The bar Parties used to be the thrift store. The Art Bar is the one that used to be BW3.
See, I didn't even know that B-Dubs was even gone.
Yeah.
That's how long I don't frequent Morgantown. When I do, I go to like McClafferty's and Probe and Mike and stuff. But
it's been a while, but it wasn't that long ago. I don't remember.
Like actually, up on the main drag, there's restaurants up there. Well, DP Doe's still there, so that's all that matters, I guess, up on High Street. I mean, there's other things that matter, but so what do you guys have coming up next? Do you have anything planned, anything scheduled, or that you want to kind of throw
practice on Friday?
New songs. We got no shows at the moment, but we are really happy with our EP. Like we're fresh off that. But yeah, we just want to record some new songs, so we do have some new songs that are.
We'll do another video, I think, too.
Yeah. Let's do another video. I'll film it.
Let's do it. I'm in.
I'll walk around with my MacBook.
Let's get weird.
Let's get crazy. But we'll do.
Well, thank you for having us on, man. I appreciate you
I
giving
appreciate you guys coming on.
People a shout out about this stuff. That's really cool of you.
Yeah. I enjoyed doing it, and I enjoyed meeting you. I enjoyed seeing you again, Wes. It's been 15, 20 years.
Yeah, you as well.
Let's not do that again. Let's. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. We'll do something. I don't know. You guys are welcome down here anytime. Come down and play sometime. We'll have you on the show as the music entertainment.
Yeah, we can do like a stripped down living room set. I think that would probably go down nicely.
I had everything moved for the Zen. Yeah. Everything was ready to go, and then I guess they just got their results back, and so yeah, we'll do that. We'll have you and the Zen. We'll make it a big hoopla when it's warmer outside or something, and we can. You guys can play. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
We'll have rappers here, freestylers. We'll do
summertime.
Rob will be here, but you won't be able to see him. He'll be invisible.
Yeah.
Right, Rob? Invisible. Right. But yeah, the hip hoppity thing will be next Wednesday. I don't know what time. Probably later. Maybe at like 9:30. I lost track. There it is. Okay. Probably 9 or 9:30. Just so. Sweetie Boy Chaz really wants Dale to jump in. I really wanted Dale to be on this one, but can't have everything.
Yeah,
so
would have been fun. But
maybe if we do it a little bit later, he'll be able to pop in when he gets off work or done acting or whatever he does. I don't know what he does anymore. So I don't know what time yet, but I'll put it up on the proper the proper channels. Is that what it is? I'll put it up on the proper channels.
yeah,
I guess that's what it is. But it'll be Sweetie Boy Chez, which he's the greatest rapper ever, but he's not. But he is. So I see. I'm not playing along very good. He told me you got to play along with it. I'm not playing. I can't tell the people. I can't lie.
Are you supposed to say but he's not, or you just add that?
I'm adding that because I can't.
But it kind of works to say but he's not. You know, it's like it
does.
Might as well stick with that. Roll with that one.
He does have a posse called IPMA. It's like I don't know what it is, but they have their own Instagram group. I joined it. I don't even know I can't remember what it means. But he's gonna bring his posse. I don't know if they're gonna be there or just like in the chat room or something.
You say pussy?
Posse, the O version, not the Chinese restaurant version. So that's gonna happen, and then Poos. It's P-U-Z-Z. I know I want to say it the other way, but it's not. It's Poos, and his stuff is actually well. I don't want to say it's not. Sweetie Boy Chez isn't real because he is a real person, but Poos is actually it's normal. Normal. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm just gonna stop there, but I'm gonna play a Poos song. It's called Vermilion. I just came across it today. It's off his new album. I'm gonna play that and change the marquee. But I ran out of Z's. There's only 2, I guess. So the Sweetie Boy is gonna be gone. It's just gonna be Chez with an N sideways. So that's what that's gonna be.
Good idea.
But thanks for coming on, guys. I appreciate it. It's been fun. It's been real.
Yeah, man.
It's been real. It was my best episode yet. I say that every time.
I'll be happy to come back. Thanks for having us.
Awesome. We'll talk to you guys soon, and we'll see you guys. I guess next Wednesday, unless something else happens. Next Wednesday at 9:30 something. I don't know. Check the events, Facebook, and all that crap. So we'll see you next week. Have a good one.
Cool, man. Thanks.
My diamonds above me, I shine in the dark. I tear up a snitch and I bury his heart. I lost all my innocence playing the villain. They give me the beat and they know I'ma kill it. I just been grinding to get a few millions, but fame and the money can't fix all my feelings. Let's make it official. I stack my material, brand new whip, it's flashing vermilion. Yeah, flashing vermilion, tint for a door blast, rap on the speaker, sit straight on sight with the beef. I might handle it. How about behind the screen, on God, you're regretting it. A king get his crown when he bout to get paid, and a racket trap when he speak on a name. Bout to get dirty with this beat, I'm blessed. When I die, I'ma take this shit to the grave. Like, get up on the stage, what a rage, then I walk out. Made a few quick bands, wasted on a lot, though. Said I'm gonna fail, so I stayed in school, though. Bout to educate you on a dude from Monroeville. He lived with a fear what the media say, but it never really matter, cause he writing all day. And he telling you now when he's 6 figs deep, he ain't gonna show love, raise hell from beneath. I already stand out, but I still get pressed from anybody telling me that I am just like the rest. Say it is what it is, if I stack on my wins, they would go as high as my chinny chin chin. And they say I'm a menace, but I got the freedom. My demons are banished. I fought him, I beat him with the kick and the bass shit hard like a cipher. I shit on a beat and I treat it like a diaper. Defending my throne like a G. A plus is my grade that you wish you could be. I hate all the violence that be in the streets. George and Brianna would have killed still breathe. Too many names when the story complete. Pat on my head with the damn unrest. Hate all the anger and I got a bench press. Take a stand and thank God that I'm blessed. I don't need a strap just to get payback, and I don't need a cap just to bring rap back. Got too many fans, got too many views. On a beat like this, I'm a straight abuse. I just be killing it straight up, I'm serious. Mama's so proud, Papa hit